Build that third piece that says, I want your feedback, but it's not just so we can win. Here's what I'll tell you. 3 simple things that you want to implement today if they don't exist in your organization. Number 1, the biggest reason people quit their jobs is their boss. We've got to take leadership training and give it to the people who lead our people, because that's the number 1 reason they leave organizations. And most organizations aren't investing in that. They're investing in slides and free drinks on Friday and the cool ski club trip and lunches, but they won't do the thing where employees spend 90% of their time, which is dealing with the person they report into. So invest in leadership training. That's number 1. Teach them how to do one-on-ones, connect with their staff, personal development strategies, observe their behaviors, and give good performance review. If you do those 5 things really well and better than anyone else, that's where people want to stay, because work becomes enjoyable, employees have an impact, and there's clarity on expectations. The second thing you can do to retain top-level talent is continuously give them challenges that make them feel like they're having more of an impact in the organization. This generation does not want to come in and just, punch a button on a production line. But there's organizations where we need people to punch that button. That's part of the day job. How you give them variety so they can be learning and get exposure to different things. That could be cross-functional training. It could be training outside the organization. It could be job shadowing. It could be mentoring. Mix up their day-to-day so they don't get bored while still managing their day-to-day activities. And then the third thing is, when you do employee engagement surveys, and I guess this is 3A and 3B here. 3A is do those employee engagement surveys and get feedback from your team on what they want to work on. But 3B is treat it just like you treat a strategic plan. Report back to those employees. Here's what we heard you say. Here's what we're doing about it. What do you think about this plan? What is your feedback? What would you tweak? We're going to report back to you on every 3 months on updates of what we've done based on your feedback. We look forward to the results of the next employee engagement survey, and we'll report back on those. Build that third piece that says, I want your feedback, but it's not just so we can win Canada's best employer or the US best employer and put a plaque on the wall. It's because we truly care about what's going to make this a better place to work, and we will hold ourselves accountable to building a plan that seeks your approval to deliver that, and we'll measure that result just like we do for our profitability. If you do those 3 things, those are the 3 things that people are looking for today. They were looking for yesterday. They were looking for 20 years ago. It's just today people have more options.